Yup. What's going on, everybody? It's your man Vince Pass in the building for the podcast. One voice, one mic. Man, listen, let me tell you, I should have been on 10 minutes ago. I hear these dings in the background. What you're listening to is the WNBA draft going on right now. Man, shout outs to all the women that are playing basketball. Shout out to my sister, you know what I'm saying, my cousins, all the females in my family that taught me how to play basketball. I mean, they was way better than me. You did what I'm saying? I wasn't good at all. Y'all know. I can't lie. I cannot tell a lie. If I sound a little low out there, let me know. You feel what I'm saying? If I sound a little high out there, let me know. If I'm too high, you can catch me right now. I'm not on Instagram, everybody. So I told y'all already, I will not be going live on Instagram anymore. I will be on Twitch TV. That's twitch.tv/Vince Pass. Or you can catch me on YouTube, as you can see on the lower third, youtube.com/Vince Pass 1. I mean, I'm on Facebook because everybody's on Facebook, so that's where I'm gonna be for a little bit. But even then, I'm about to come off that as well. You feel what I'm saying? Pretty soon, your boy Vince Pass is in the building. Shout out to my girl Juju. You know what I'm saying? She called in, checked in with a boy. You know what I mean? Juju, shout out to you. I ain't mean to front on you last night at the supermarket. You my girl, 100. Shout out to my man Freddie, his mom's. You know, doing this thing over there, football season over there. Thomas More. Shout out to Thomas More. They coming up. They getting all the Colerain football players. But I know y'all ain't called to talk about that tonight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't want to hear me talk about all that. But yo, if you hear in the chat, chop it up with me. Let me know you here. Like I said, you catch me on YouTube. I'm even on Twitter right now. If you on Twitter, Vince Pass TV, get at me. The website is even up, vincepass.com. Check out the blog. My latest blog I just dropped. It's called The Emasculation of the Black Man in America. Read it. Tell me what you think. It's a little short something. Just letting y'all know. Piece of my mind rhyme. Y'all know how I do. So listen, man, this year is a different year. This is not a test. This is a real show. So let me change this. All right. This is the Vince Pass experience. You dig what I'm saying? One voice, one mic in the building. This is what we do. My girl Juju's on the phone, making sure that I'm all good on Facebook and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to have friends like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a piece of my mind rhyme tonight. You know what I mean? We don't have no format to this show tonight. There's no format, but we definitely we're gonna talk about some things. You feel what I'm saying? I know everyone is talking about this Will Smith situation with Jada. Uh it's really debilitating. So but as a man in media, some things I don't want to talk about, I am going to talk about. Because there's a bigger issue behind that. You feel what I'm saying? So, I just want to say shout out to my man, you know what I'm saying, Brooklyn bred Chris Rock. You dig what I'm saying? Brooklyn bred Chris Rock. Want to give a shout out to my man, you dig, for holding his composure. You dig on that stage that night? Because I'm going to tell you something. It was a different set of circumstances. You could best believe one thing. It would have went down. Y'all better know it. All right? But, yeah, man. Let's talk about it. You feel me? What do y'all think happened? I hear so many things that have gone on with this Will Smith thing. So many rumors. So many different points of views. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, my man Drop 52 is in the building. Drop, what's going on, baby? You feel me? We gonna chop it up. You dig? So we're not just talking about the Will Smith thing. We talking about a plethora of things tonight. Oh, before I even start, I'm gonna give a shout out to Dwayne Haskins. You dig what I'm saying? He was the young Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback who recently died after crossing I-95 in South Florida. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Bay. You dig what I'm saying? Ron the True Fire in the building. You dig? So now you know this is what it is. You dig? Got the support for the family out here. You dig? So yeah, man, this is what it is, man. Shout out to my man. Dwayne Haskins passed on. And we're going to talk about that too. I'm going to have a two-part series about that with my man Sharif D. King, who is an anchor for a television station for WNBC, I believe, up in Niagara. So we're going to get together with this week, and we're going to actually have a special podcast talking about that. And it's not just about that. We're going to be talking about the emasculation of the black man in America and how it has spread like wildfire and how it continues. But I want to talk more about what we have done over these last couple of weeks. Man, listen, the pandemic is over, right? Hey, no sooner they let everybody out to play, next thing you know, they say we got another one on the way. I guess they say so. I guess since spring is not here so quickly, you dig what I'm saying? We're not gonna let you out the house too fast. But let me show you something. Let me show you how everything is starting to rev up, okay? And how the economy is trying to get back on track. Recently in Walmart, okay, I was speaking to one of my church members, and his son was recently fired. He's a teenager. So if you notice that there's going to be a whole group of new unemployed people, it will be your teenager. So what they're doing, they have these teenagers that was making 15, 16, $17 an hour now. They're terminating them, right? Tell them they can come back when they're 18, right? And remember, the new start minimum wage, because people don't want to work, is about $13, $14 an hour, right? And they're hiring people in at that wage. Okay, because hey, you don't want no kid, and you're an adult trying to take care of a family. You're making 14, and they're making 13, right? I mean, you're making 14, they're making $17 an hour. So a lot of those kids got that pay due to the fact when people were not working, and especially around those holiday times, companies, and this was announced on the news, companies were giving a $2 extra wage increase so they could bring people in. All right. And so now we have the next other workforce being penalized for that, right? Which are the teenagers who we send out here, our kids, to go get the work experience, right? Well, I just want to let all you parents know, please sit down and have this conversation with your child. Talk to them about this money, because what they just did was money talk. All right. We're not paying a 16, 17-year-old kid at this ceiling who's still living at home with their parents or with their mom, with their grandmother, whatever. So, you got to understand that this is what it is, right? So where does that leave them? Okay. So we wonder why we're, the generation that we're dealing with are so driven, are too driven, right? Because they're not taking nothing from nobody, to be honest with you. You dig what I'm saying? So let's be clear about that. These kids these days, they're about their business. You feel what I'm saying? They're innovators. They're creators. There are so many different things with them. You feel what I'm saying? That they will not be denied. So I just want to let you know, for all of you big businesses, you didn't make these kids sad. All you did was piss them off. That's exactly what you did. Okay. And guess what? I'm for it. I'm with them. I'm behind them. So you can call them Generation Y, Z, X, XX. You can call them whatever you want. But I'm going to let you know, this generation of kids right now, they're driven. They're driven. They're super driven. Hold on for a second. Hey, J Dollar, you do me a favor. You get Daddy a water, please, because I'm live right now. always good to have one of your kids ready to help you out. You feel what I'm saying? As you can see, I put up the facebook.com/Vince Pass. You catch me at www.twitch.tv/Vince Pass. Yo, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, thank you, Mom. I appreciate you. It's definitely gonna be a different year. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things coming up. I got a new segment that's coming on tomorrow. It's a chop up segment where we just talk about other things. Like, everything is going to be different. My podcast is going to be different. It's going to be different content on a lot of different scales. So, we going in. So, listen, click, tag, and share it. Definitely on my YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? You want to see your boy get paid for this right here. Let's get to push some algorithms. You dig what I mean? Keeping it 100. This is what I do. This is what I want to do. A lot of y'all like to see me do it. Also, let me get and plug this in as well. I have my own radio station. Yes, I will be hitting you cats with a morning show on an app called Stationhead. So if you definitely got an iPhone, it works for Android, but it really works real well for iPhone. Stationhead is dope. It's a lot of cuts that'll be getting played, and I also be doing a radio show off Twitch as well, dealing with a lot of indie artists. So I'm definitely pushing into the radio realm. You know what I mean? Like I always do, and I appreciate all the support. Hey, my girl Danny in the building. You did what I'm saying. Shout out to my man Dylan. Hey, Dylan, man, I love the way you transformed your body, man. We're gonna talk about that. I need to get you on the radio show. My fellow graduate from Ohio Media School. You did what I'm saying. He's definitely dope with it. You feel me? Danny Scott, my girl, man, little sis, straight from college. You know what I'm saying? 30-year friendships. You did what I'm saying. They always supporting your boy. You dig? Drop Squad, my man. Yo, listen. Black, not Democrat. We want. Hey, it's time for y'all to get back on because I need a part 2 to the show. All right. So listen. Without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and go on in with it. So if you want to check out my website I got up, I'm still evolving it. It's called VincePass.com. Feel me? The Vince Pass Experience. Welcome to Vince Pass. It's all me. Y'all already know. Whoever knows me knows I'm uninhibited. I'm an open book. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I talk about any and everything, but I'm not going to just talk about anything and not give you a point of view that is very objective and non-biased. But I'm going to tell you something. The article you'll read on that page about the emasculation of the black man in America, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a short article, which is a real conversation, and I want to talk about it, right? You know, a little bit about it right now in reference to Will Smith and even Chris Rock. I remember a long time ago when Chris Rock at first came out. A lot of people didn't like Chris Rock. They didn't like him because they didn't understand his level of comedy. That's just real. And Drop, my man Drop, you know what I'm saying? He a little bit older than I am, but if you're a comedian or you like comedy, you would know like Chris Rock used to get a lot of serious critique of the things that he used to do and the things that he used to talk about. But I'm gonna tell you something. Chris Rock was one of the few comedians that has been blessed with a level of discernment in his comedy. I mean, like seriously, a lot of the things he had predicted when he came out with his special Tambourine. Okay. A lot of people didn't understand that, and it wasn't good reviews about it. And Danny, that may be true. You may not be a fan of Chris Rock, but I urge you to watch that Netflix one that he had called Tambourine because you will see, like, yo, he was talking about the things that's going on now several years ago. Okay, but he's always been that way. He's always been cutting the edge. He's always been on the edge. You know what I'm saying? I know we loved him in New Jack City. You feel what I'm saying? It keeps calling me. It keeps calling me. You feel what I'm saying? We all loved him in New Jack City. You know what I'm saying? He killed it in New Jack City in his short role. You feel what I'm saying? Especially the killer part for me was when he had the camera and the belt and he was doing just like this. Hey, hey. And she was like, what's going on with you, man? You feel what I'm saying? What you taping? And then he was like, help. Yeah, so it was just really different. You know what I mean? So and so when you think about Chris Rock and the situation that took place, yo, listen, I don't condone violence. Let's be clear. You feel me? So there's a whole lot of things that was invited after the smack. Okay. Granted, people will say, well, you shouldn't have talked about uh calling her the second G.I. Jane. Okay. Nobody is worried about her alopecia. Nobody's worried about none of that. I know people that have alopecia. Jokes get made. They live with it. What about cancer patients? I don't condone violence either, but it was really a loaded joke. And sometimes people reach their breaking point. Yeah, you reach your breaking point, Danny, but it was the wrong time to exercise the action. Period. All right. It wasn't just about the Oscars. I didn't care about being at the Academy Award. I didn't care about that. What I cared about was the fact that you got up in front of millions of viewers worldwide and say, keep my wife's effing name out your mouth after you smacked them, right? It wasn't about that. It was about pride. It was about ego. That's what it was about. And it wasn't about what anybody was saying about Will. It was everything that his wife was saying about him to everybody else. That's what that was about. And that is what I'm talking about, emasculating the emasculation of the black man in America when it happens right next to you. Since when do rich people uphold themselves to the same standard as everybody else? Never. Um, I appreciate the fact that he held himself to a higher standard and said that I will accept everything. But this ain't about money, Danny. This is about principle. You feel me? That's what this is about. But let's talk about. We have to understand that we've aided in what has just gone on with Will. Him being banned for 10 years, yeah, that's an overreaction. I don't care what no one says. That was an overreaction. 10 years? You can't come get an award? Come on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I don't see them banning. I don't see them trying to ban any of them Kevin Spacey or any of them. You know what I'm saying? For all that sexual assaults and all that other. What's the white dude name that Oprah won't talk about because he put her on? Oh, no, Woody Allen was another one. You don't see none of them getting talked about, but that's because they're part of that establishment. They're part of that establishment. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking about the white dude that the Hollywood guy. Oh man, I always forget his name. Bernstein. Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein. Thanks, Jew. Harvey Weinstein. You feel what I'm saying? I don't see, they didn't ban nothing that he did. They didn't say, yo, you can never come to the Academy Awards even though he locked up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you never hear any of that. It cancel culture didn't even, yo, the Me Too movement, cancel culture, yo, listen, all that went away in a matter of like 30 seconds. But I'm going to tell you something. We invited cancel culture to Will Smith and we kept pushing it. There's plenty of them, Harvey Weinstein, Hugh Hefner. Exactly, it goes on and on. But they ban him, they giving him a 10-year ban over a smack. Come on, man. Let's get for real, man. Let's get for real. But all I'm saying is that it's no cancel culture on them dudes. The standard is always set different with us. You feel me? The standard is always set different with us. To convict us of a crime, they go into two law books. They go into the old law and to the new law. I just can't understand. Yeah, Jack Nicholson's a pedophile. Facts. But he's still sitting on the floor of Lakers seats, paying primetime money, and can go in there anytime he wants. Phil Spector didn't let him get away for a long time. Yeah, Daniel sure did. I'm just saying. They let Phil Spector get away for a long time. But look at what cancel culture is not done. They have not canceled these people, but they cancel us. And all I'm saying is that no matter what the situation is, yo, when it comes to us, yo, we got to handle it in house. And I don't care what nobody say. We got to handle that in house. If Chris and Will, if Chris decides to sue Will, yo, fine. But yo, what we do should never be in the media. I don't care what anyone say because it gets so accentuated. It gets so thrown out there. It gets so blown up. You feel what I'm saying? To something so big that it's like, yo, it becomes career canceling. That's what's getting ready to go on with Will right now. I told yo, as soon as it happened, the first thing I said, they're getting ready to cancel this dude. I'm telling you, he is going to be on the sideline for a very long time. Period. 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 Oh yeah, say yeah. My man Drop Squad said, I'm gonna put this up right here. Check this out. Chris Rock, 1996. Yep, Bring the Pain. Black people versus niggas. That was the one that, yo, on the real a drop. That was the one that put him all the way in the door of walking the fine line. Yo, they thought Chris was a sellout after that one. You feel what I'm saying? Now, mind you, if you never seen that one, I urge everyone to please go see Bring the Pain. Okay? Bring the Pain. Danny writes, yo, I hear the powers that be say this is why we don't have black people at the Oscars. They act up. I'm just saying, family. Look, we bring cancel culture to ourselves. We don't. They support each other even when they wrong. Even when they wrong. Even when they wrong, they support each other. I'm just saying, man. Like, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna help Will help Will get back? You feel what I'm saying? Now we already know whatever he's dealing with his marriage. For all you people that's married, let's talk for a second. Let's talk for a second. For all my married people that are out there or in long relationships, let's be clear. Just because you're not married by the law and you are living together for years and you have kids and you have property investments, y'all listen, y'all married, okay? Marriage is fickle. We don't know the internal stuff that's going on in there. It could be some blackmail going on. It may be some witchcraft going on. It may be, we know it's open relationships. It's a lot of things that could be going on inside that house. Of course, we don't know, but the red table talk is just part of the revealing process of what we see from what they give us. And for what, I won't say they, what Jada gives us. Okay? But that's only one side of the story. So we got to kind of be careful with how we even talk about that. I mean, we can talk about that for clicks and likes, but I'm not about to do all that. You feel what I'm saying? Rhonda writes, I might not be able to get it all on here. The thing of it is, Will and Chris are ours. Like Monique once said, we have to stop holding these mainstream awards in such high regards and not hold our image awards and others to the same esteem. They can do what they want with their Oscars. We need to hold on. Let me see. Like I said, I can get the whole thing on there. It said we need to support ours and see our awards on the same level and continue to celebrate our talent. That's facts. Big facts. You feel what I'm saying? Is she right? This is a perfect time. Sharif said this is a perfect time for BET to step all the way up. But the reason why BET can't step all the way up because they owned by who? They're owned by Viacom. Viacom is not a black-owned entity. But this is a time where Oprah can step up. And I even question Oprah's blackness. I'm sorry, Oprah. I question your black card. Period. I question it all the way through, Jew. Juju, I question her black card all the way through. I don't care what nobody say. And it's not even because of R. Kelly. This period, I've always questioned her black card. You worked hard from nothing. From nothing. And just because you give doesn't mean you give it from a pure place. But that's another thing for me. I'm not gonna go in on that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go in on that. Anyway, so I almost lost my train of thought because I'm so mad right now. I'm hot. We on fire right now. Welcome everybody. Your boy Vince is back in the building. One voice, one mic. VPE, the Vince Past Experience. We talking about it, chopping it up. So yeah, like Monique said, listen, we definitely need to start holding our own award ceremony. You dig what I'm saying? Oprah, my man Drop said, Oprah Black Card been expired. You feel me? Oprah Black Card been expired, and she still got Stedman living in our house. Well, I never wondered about her and Gayle King, and still don't. But if Stedman's still living in our house, okay, but listen, that's another story too. But yeah, man, we need to start holding our own awards. You know what I'm saying? That's his period. I mean, the bottom line, man, at the end of the day, when we look at, we make us. Everything they doing right now, improvement upon. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's us. This is us. You feel what I'm saying? This is us. All I'm saying is, man, that we have got to start treating ourselves a whole lot better than what we treating ourselves. My man dropped Squad 52 is on here. Let me tell y'all something. The one thing that he said, he always say it. Investigate. Do your homework. Let me tell y'all something. If you were to take away us out of music, what would they have? But it's too late. We already gave them the blueprint. Now they're trying to take Afro beats, something that's always been around, trying to merge and infuse it into another art style. Something that they can say they create. So now you got Afro beats killing techno. Yeah, it's all in techno now, like killer. But we don't hear that here in the States. If you listen to like European DJs, a majority of European DJs are white, you'll hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll say it again. I am not racist at all. Trust and verify everything. Say that again, Drop. We're going to throw that up there. My man Drop always says, trust but verify everything. If y'all think I'm lying, y'all think Monique is lying, y'all think people that are lying that be coming out here telling y'all the truth about this stuff, listen, man, let's hold our own award ceremony and see. I guarantee you, the networks will pick it up because we celebrating us. Why is it that we got to celebrate us Black History Month? Like, really? We could pick up. We could pick an event. We could pick an inventor. Anything that we've created and done throughout the whole entire year. You know what I'm saying? So now ESPN has come up with a segment for Jackie Robinson, because Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier. You know what I'm saying? April 15th is when we will celebrate Jackie Robinson breaking the color line when he got drafted by the Brooklyn Dodgers. Okay, not the LA Dodgers, the Brooklyn Dodgers. So let's talk about that. You dig what I'm saying? So we got this coming up, right? So let's be clear about something. I'm gonna put that up in 1 second, Ron. I'm gonna put that up in 1 second. Matter of fact, let me put that up now before I go into the next segment of it. Ron said the blueprint without the soul won't hold up. If you remove us, you remove the majority of the music. I don't think one of my employees know that I'm on live right now, but I guess I'll call him back. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know I'm silly out here. You feel me? So, listen. With that being said, we go into a whole nother genre and create and celebrate us in those genres. People will begin to understand, like, yo, if you are not going to celebrate us, we are no longer going to allow you to dictate when it is time to celebrate us. That's just the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting hatred at all. What I'm promoting is the fact that we need to celebrate ourselves more and stop leaving it to an institution of people. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm sorry that it just so happens that the majority of them happens to be white, who are in the authority area of the music industry in Hollywood. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sorry. We just got to remove ourselves from that. And we have to support ourselves. But we again, Drop in a couple of us, we always argue this about us supporting one another. Now this is a time where we have to learn. I didn't say just to. I said learn to support one another. Trust and verify everything. Trust and verify everything that you buying is black. Hey, listen, I'm trying to. My girl asked me the other day. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about buying Shaq sneakers, right? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can go out here and keep paying $100 million for these companies to stay $100 million when you got young black. Shaq is not broke, but you have young black entrepreneurs who are creating clothes on a daily basis. They have shoe companies. They're making shoes. Okay, they're paying whether it be the China guy or whatever. You feel me? To make shoes. Some of them are custom made shoes, so you got to wait a couple of weeks just for your shoe. But they're out there. Why are we not looking for them? It's not just we not looking for them. It's just that we don't have a marketplace for ourselves. So I just gave somebody an idea. We need to create a black marketplace. I'm sorry, this is what we need to do. Black Wall Street is happening down in Atlanta. They understand the message. They understand the assignment. When is everybody else going to understand the assignment? We have got to support ourselves. That's why when they have the Ohio Hip Hop Awards, I'm watching it. I'm supporting it. You feel me? Shout out to my man Breed, New Breed. He when it first started, he was one of the first artists in Cincinnati. Matter of fact, we had like 7 to 8 Cincinnati artists winning awards in the Ohio Hip Hop Awards. That's real. That's real. But we the blueprint. But we giving it to them like they validate us. We validate ourselves. When are you going to understand that you validate you? You wake up in the morning, every morning when we look in the mirror, it is you versus you. Period. That's the if you play sports, that's what it is. It's you versus you. Even if you don't play sports, it's still you versus you. Period. I battle with that every day. But I battle with it because I have so many ideas in my head. I don't know which one to get out first. But my people are always getting at me, Vince, you got to write it down. Vince, you got to write it down. And I used to get mad at them, right? Because they used to tell me, like, yo, and Sharif always used to say, yo, Vince, write it down, write it down. I said, what you think I'm getting old? Well, yeah, you are getting old because you can't keep everything up in that head no more. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got so much going on, and you're liable to forget it because you forget more than you learn. You got more days behind you than you do in front of you. So you know what? Got to start writing it down. So, like, even tonight, even me going on tonight, it was like I stood up in my bathroom and I said, yo, you know what? I keep trying to get ready for content when I have the content, when it's already in me. So if it's already in you and you understand your assignment, but then again, some of y'all don't understand your assignment because you're not tapped into your higher source. You feel me? Your God, period, bottom line, that you're still doing what you've always been doing. And it's insanity for us to think that we're going to get the same results doing the same thing over and over and over again. And, you know, again, I'm a victim of that as well. I'm a victim of my own insanity. So I'll pause on that for a minute. But yeah, man, I pause on that for a minute. That's real. So, you know, I'm watching the WNBA. Shout out to the WNBA. They trying to make waves. Shout out to the women that play basketball, women's sports, Title IX. I tell everybody already, if you ever seen my Twitter page or any of my pages, I am for Title IX. But for all you transgender dudes who are turning yourselves into women, stay out of female sports. Okay? Period. You are taking away what Title IX has done for women. That's what you have done. You've taken away, you've diluted what Title IX has done for women, especially black women. Especially. Okay? We would have never known about Hidden Figures. We would have never known about the 3 black women who changed the trajectory of NASA. Literally changed it. We would have never known the greatest contributions that we have contributed to space. And they were all females, black women. We would have never known that. Even though they had women, let me tell you, even though they had women, right? Shout out to Trina. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Trina, man, I love you. Tell your mother I said hello. Happy belated birthday. You did what I'm saying. We gotta catch up anyway. You did. Shout out to my peoples back in Brooklyn. And yeah, we would listen, we would have just never known. I had to shout out my girl Trina, man. Yo, we would have never known. Title IX is much bigger than just sports. Title IX talks about is the women's suffrage movement. When men went off to war, hey, hold on for a minute, man. I'm in my rant, but my brother just got on here, man. My man, yo, Ballhead, how you doing down there in Florida, bro? We definitely got to get, we got to plug, man. We got to plug. Let me get back to this, man. I don't want to lose my. It was just a shock just to see you, man. Oh man, that made me tear up just now. Whoo. Anyway, so like I said, Title IX is much bigger than sports. Title IX is the women's suffrage movement. When men used to go to war, and I'll say the white soldiers used to go to war. Okay, they went to war, and the women were at home. Okay, how do you think the Industrial Revolution began all over again? Because the women had to go to work. But when they came back, when the men came back, it was no jobs for them. But when the white man came back, it was no jobs for the women. Like, come on, get for real. And so you think because you changing your sexual your gender, that is okay for you. It is okay for you to jump into female sports. No, it's not okay. I'm not against you changing your sex. I'm not against you being non-binary. I'm not against the LGBTQ community. I'm not against any of that. None of it whatsoever. But I am against cheating. I am against diluting the game. I am against people who cheat to try to circumvent the system. You feel me? For your personal gain. That's exactly what you did. And the swimmer that did it, because I'm talking about the swimmer. Hell, if Bruce Jenner was even trying to do it, I'm going at his neck too. All right? Leah Catherine Thomas, he was born in 1998-99, is the American swimmer and student from the University of Pennsylvania. In 2021 and 22, her athletic achievements as a transgender woman became the point of political debate. Listen, man, I am not going to sugarcoat it. I am never going to do that because I'm gonna tell you something. If I was sugarcoating this conversation, I got two people that's from where I'm from that'll be like, "Yo, we not listening to you," and they'll definitely tell me on this right here in front of all of y'all. You feel me, yo V? You stop capping. You feel me? But this right here is some BS. All right. So again, Title IX, leave it exactly where it's supposed to be for the women, for women, for women, for women. And then you know what you even say to little girls. You send the wrong message to little girls. You're saying that it's okay. It is okay. You said it's okay for the game to be cheated. It's okay. You're sending the wrong message. So if the LGBTQ community want to stand behind anything, you want to get a law passed, all that. You get even on the backs of the Black Lives Matter movement, there was more LGBTQ bills that were passed during this time than any bill dealing with the suffering of Black America. Well, if you're going to stand up for something, you need to stand up for this. And if you're a woman, and you're a woman in the LGBTQ community, which of course I know there's women in there, okay? Y'all need to speak against that. That whoa, there's nothing wrong with you changing. But if that's the case, we're gonna have a whole bunch of Joanna mans. We're gonna have a whole bunch of Joanna mans. You feel what I'm saying? My man Ballhead say, yo, preach, bro, real talk. They making the game unbalanced. We already dealing in an unbalanced world. That's on period. So why we want to keep making it lopsided? This dude was like ranked 467th in the nation in men swimming. But he jumps into the women pool, to the female pool. He the greatest thing since sliced bread. Pause. I got to. Now, y'all know my favorite line? Gotta pause for the bullshit. So yeah, I'm waiting for the Joanna Mans to step up now. You dig what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the WNBA to go down. I'm waiting for female soccer to cease to exist. I'm waiting for women's tennis to no longer be women's tennis. Nothing else to say on that note. Title IX needs to stay where it needs to stay. That's on period. So listen, check it out. I want to tell y'all something. Thank y'all for giving me energy for this, man. Um, you know, I sit here and I ponder, and I'm listening to the WNBA in the background, and I seen how far that the WNBA has come. I want to give a shout out to Brittany. We'll give a shout out to Brittany Griner. I want to give a shout out to Brittany Griner. Ballhead, you silly, man. That was called Unisex Sports. Yo, Ballhead, you silly, man. You silly, bro. But yeah, I look at the WNBA. The WNBA has come a long way. They've had a lot of struggles over the years, especially financial, because people did not care for the WNBA because it's not a lot of exciting dunks going on, things like that. But let me tell you something. There was a little girl in Harlem. Okay, when she was about 10, 11 years old, she had a dream to play professional basketball. Two of them did. That was my sister and my cousin. And they used to tear people up. Before there was a Cheryl Miller, there was my sister Octavia Bullock and a Rebecca Footman. There was some good girls in New York City, man, but these two were elite. I look at the WNBA today. I look how far they have come, but they have to come. They have to go full circle. They have to. They have to. They need help. Period. These sponsors that are out here that are sponsoring them, they need to go in on that sponsorship. The WNBA, the NBA needs to stand more behind them. Because tonight I'm watching this thing, right? And they're in a room, a ballroom basically, having the draft. And I'm looking at glass door exit signs. When are we going to start showing women the respect that they deserve in athletics? You think it's easy being a woman playing sports that play in arenas that are not even three quarters filled? This is why they cannot make the money that they make because we don't go support. So for us here in Cincinnati, the nearest team is the Indiana Fever. Okay, just like the Indiana Pacers. We have the Cleveland team. Actually, we don't have a Cleveland team in Cincinnati. Cleveland team. We don't have a Cleveland WNBA team in Ohio. Okay, we just got the Cleveland Cavaliers. So I would like to for everyone that lives in their city to go to one or two female games, WNBA games. Support. I know you got a little niece, a little cousin or something. They may not want to play the game, but doesn't necessarily mean that they won't watch the game. Let's show, let's support women's sports. Women's sports needs to be supported, and I don't think that the male landscape supports it enough. I think there's individuals that go out there and support it. I know for a fact 10 NBA players that support women's sports, beyond a shadow of doubt. Okay, and LeBron James, of course, is one. Wade is another one. Okay, Chris Paul is another one. Carmelo is another one. You feel what I'm saying? So I could just name you just five on top. You feel what I'm saying? That support women's athletics. On a big scale to the point where they probably even donate. You know, so when you get a moment, don't be afraid to drive up to go to let your daughters go see a basketball game. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're mom or dad, maybe some bonding time on the drive. I know from here to the Indy is like an hour and 20 minutes. 2 hours, something like that. You know what I mean? So, that's just where it's at. I know there's teams down in Florida. Take your little girl, let's go see a game. Oh, Dad, I don't want to play, but we just don't go to watch. We're going to support. Because at the end of the day, what you're showing them, what you're showing your kid is that, listen, you want someone to support you, even if they don't buy your product. They don't use your product. You want to show that they're the support. So listen, man, yo, it's 8:55 and it's all's well. You know what I mean? And let me give a few shout outs here right now. First of all, I know people saw my Facebook post, okay? Yo, the facial by Rose, a touch of Rose. Yo, listen, go check her out if you're in the Cincinnati area. If you visited Cincinnati, go check her out. Yo, it was awesome. You know what I'm saying? When she hit me with the steam, I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And then she put the picture up on Facebook. I was like, on the boomerang, I was like, it was dope. It was dope. It was off the chain. But yeah, man. So like I said, there's a lot of things coming up. Got a lot of things going down the pipe. Check the website out, www.vincepass.com. A lot more will be coming. Check out the article I got on there, talking about the emasculation of the black man in America. Again, shout out to Dwayne Haskins. I want to let y'all know this is not easy. This is not easy. And, you ask yourself, people ask, how do podcasters get paid for doing this job? You have some people that are out here that do this job selfishly. You have some people that do it just for the love of the game. You feel what I'm saying? I'm one of the people that do it for the love of the game. Um, but I would love to get my followers up. So I'm not begging no one to follow me. Hell, if I only talk to four to five people, I'm cool. You dig? But you know, at this particular moment in time, we get ready to make a big shift in this thing right here. So I just want to tell all of you, thank you for all the support, all the love that y'all always give me. Like I said, we got more things to come. A lot of things get ready to pop off. So, just stick with your boy. And I'm going to let y'all know right now, man, it's going to be something big. It's going to be something big. Like I said before, like my man Drop said, can't wait. We're gonna put that up, Drop. It's not how you start, it's what? It's how you finish. You feel me? So listen, it's your man Vince Pass in the building. Hold on, I'm trying to pull something up real fast. Uh did I pull it up? No, I didn't pull it up. I tried to pull up something for y'all, man, but it ain't come up, man. You know what I'm saying? But it was this music joint that I was trying to pull up for you. But as usual, I always pull something out the rabbit out the hat anyway. I love y'all, man. I'm about to go ahead and get it popping. I love y'all, man. I'm gonna chop it up with y'all again. Y'all know how to get at me. You feel me? Everything is earned, nothing is given. Y'all always remember that, okay? I will always say that over and over and over again. Everything is earned, nothing is given. Nothing is given. All right. And another thing that I want to tell y'all about also is the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Yo, 1-800-273-8255. 1-800-273-8255. That's where if you ever feel like, you know, things are not happening for you, you feeling depressed about life, things is heavy on you, you can't talk to nobody, and call 1-800-273-8255. I talk about this all the time. I mention it on my show all the time. I remember that one time ago when I was 13, I was ready to commit suicide myself. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin Debbie Harris in the building. I love you, cousin. It's Easter Sunday coming up, everybody. I don't know where you're gonna be at. Hey, Ballhead, if you want to make the theme for the show, go right ahead, bro. I will definitely play it because that's what I need right now. I don't have a theme right now. I have one, but I haven't been rocking with it. It's time for a new one. I'm ready to throw it up. Whatever you do, Ballhead, I'll pay you for it because you family. I respect the craft. So let's go ahead and get at it. Yeah, that's my man Ballhead. When Ballhead drop a track, it's gonna be fire. Believe it. You feel me? Hey, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. Whew, jeez, I wish I was avid hip hop heads like I am, man. It's just nothing but love, man. Nothing but love. Man, shout out to everyone that came on and supported me this evening. My man Drop, catch my man Drop on Definitely. My man Drop 52, Drop Squad 52. Catch him on Twitter, Black Not Democrat. He's always holding spaces talking about politics. We definitely will have a show with Drop coming in. He will talk about politics. He is Black Not Democrat. That don't mean he's Republican. I think he's really independent deep down. I love him to death. But yeah, he will break down some politics to you. Not talking about where we are, just where we are in politics, but he will talk to you guys about how to understand politics. And a lot of times we tend not to vote because we don't understand politics. So Drop will probably, him and my man Ron Lackey will give you guys a textbook 101 of how to understand the party that you are involved in. You feel me? Me, I'm an independent. I just vote Democrat. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm not. I'm the type of dude that goes with the best man for the job. So you can catch me on YouTube.com. Click tag and share that /Vince Pass 1. That's where I'm at. Like I said, I won't be on Facebook too much longer, y'all. You go to www.twitchtv.com /Vince Pass. You feel me? And the Station Head radio show will be up and running within the next couple of days. I'm gonna put something out about that. And then, check out the Black Mastermind group. That's a group I'm a part of. You know what I'm saying? I'm executive director here in Cincinnati. We try to build a Cincinnati wave up right now. You dig what I'm saying? You know, for young entrepreneurs who are learning how to put a business together, we help you put a business together from the very beginning, not just the inception of the business, but the most important part, which is the financials. 90%, okay, of businesses, of small businesses that do not get financed, especially black businesses, due to your financial structure of your business. If your finances aren't believable, but more importantly, if you cannot go in there with money talk, listen to what I'm saying. Money talk is a whole different language. So for all you people that's out there that don't think that money talk is a different language, you are fooling yourself. Okay? You are truly fooling yourself. All right? So we just don't want you to get caught on out there. You feel what I'm saying? Not being able to fund what you need to fund. You feel what I'm saying? And get out what you need to get at. You did what I mean? So again, you know, click the link, you know what I mean? And let's go forward with that. You did? And last but not least, you know, I just gotta give a shout out, man, to, you know, Brittany Griner. Hold your head. They say she's doing good. She's looking at she sees her representative twice a week. They said she's doing all right. She's getting letters from home. And the WNBA just said that they're about to have a conversation about paying women more money, because the reason why Brittany Griner was over there, we don't condone the weed thing, all right? If she was over there breaking the law, she was breaking the law. But she should have never had to go overseas to make extra money, period. Not an all-star in a league of women where she is clearly the all-star. And she has been since she walked into the league. Not just because of her height, because of who she is on that court and how she plays the game. You feel me? But yo, we gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all chime down to this right here, my man. Picasso Pinoy, east, south, northwest. It's a global thing. Let's go. We're gonna chop it up just like that. It might not play though. You know why? Because it's not plugged in. Got you. Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I wanted to add this last segment, this last thing here. My cousin says that 60% of businesses also fail due to the lack of consumer interest in a product or services. Market research is also key. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to have somebody on here. I'm going to get in touch with Shantorio or the Black Mastermind, and she is going to come on here to explain to everyone why marketing is the biggest part of your budget, period. I may be doing this as a self promotion, but I have to find someone who is good not just in internet marketing, but marketing overall. T-shirts, everything, news, radio, television if possible. You dig what I'm saying? So yo, marketing is a big part of the budget. But listen, man, I love y'all. We'll talk to y'all later. Got Bible study to go do right now. All right, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You heard me? Listen, man, we'll catch y'all tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Tune in to Chop It Up. All right? We're going to talk about a whole bunch of other stuff on Chop It Up. Chop It Up different. All right? Chop It Up is very different. All right? We talk about specific stuff on there. All right? That definitely will not be PG-13. Well, it started that rating, but it may end at R. All right? So listen, man, we'll talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. You did what I'm saying. We about to get ready to roll up out of here. You know what I mean? Look, man. Yo, call somebody, man. Call somebody today. Let them know that you love them. Forgiveness is key. Don't ask for forgiveness, you know what I'm saying, for something that you ever done in this lifetime if you're not willing to forgive nobody else, because God is forgiveness. You feel me? If you're not tapped into that, I can't tell you what to get tapped into. You feel me? Yo, holla at your boy. I love y'all. Talk to you. Peace.